Hey everybody! Loop Hero is a game that I featured a while back on The Gong Show, and now it's completely taken over. I think it's just surpassed Valheim on Twitch, if I'm not mistaken. Crazy. But why is everybody playing it? So after streaming it a bit, I have some thoughts. Developed by Four Quarters and published by Devolver Digital, Loop Hero is a genre mashup of auto battler, deck builder, old school RPG, roguelike, dungeon crawler, and strategy game with retro pixelated graphics, a killer soundtrack, and a lot more than meets the eye. Oh yes, baby. Woo! Loving that. And this may be its biggest attraction. Novelty. In an age where we're seeing a lot of reskins, remakes, remasters, sequels, it's refreshing to get something entirely different. The gameplay works like this. Your character spawns into a never-ending, procedurally generated loop. This loop has basic enemies that you will interact with passively, as combat is all done automatically upon each encounter. And when you do defeat an enemy, you get cards, loot, and resources, which can be used to affect the loop itself and what enemies and events spawn within it, as well as upgrading your hero's equipment and your base camp, which you retire to when you decide to withdraw from a run. Okay, I'm gonna retreat. Alright, now we should be able to build some stuff. In addition to the novelty of the gameplay, this story is both tragic and captivating. You play as a young boy who's forgotten the world thanks to an evil lich who has thrown the world into a cycle of chaos. The cards you gather with each encounter are the boy's memories coming back to him, and that's how you can reshape the world around you. We will say, oh, I remember, there's a mountain right over there. And try to reshape a better future for yourself and the rest of the world. The journey is never ending, and the work is never really done. Plus, the game gives you the backstory of each enemy that you encounter in the game and how they have been affected by the Lich's chaos loop. I love a good humanized enemy in any story, and this game does that super well. I can't feed my children with your beautiful words. It's time to say goodbye. Oh, I love that we get the villain backstories. And quirky dialogue abounds throughout, sometimes hitting a bit close to home, but I found it incredibly endearing. Your first lesson, learn to like learning. That would make life easier for both of us. Another reason I think that so many people are playing Loop Hero and continuing to play it is because it's really good at hooking people in. It's deceptively simple at first and easy to get into, capitalizing on those of us with short attention spans. And each time that you die, you're getting new story elements, which keeps players coming back for more. I think we gotta retreat. Figuring out different card combos and class strategy is part of the fun, so it has crazy replayability. Plus, it's one of those games that you can play passively on a side screen while doing other things if you want to, due to its auto battler elements, and then, you know, only jump back in when things get a little hairy. One Steam reviewer that I saw wrote that it's perfect for someone who can't decide whether to watch TV or play a video game, so get you a game that can do both, and I personally really like that. I'd also be lying if I didn't say that the gorgeous pixel art and ever so sad soundtracks stick with you. It's retro and chiptune and fantastic, not only for the nostalgia for anyone who played old school Ultima era RPGs, but it fits the tragedy of the game so very well, and of course, is on a loop. The soundtrack itself is sold as DLC and is selling like gangbusters, plus it's coming to Spotify soon, if the rumors are true. Anyone who watches my content knows that I love indie games, so I'm always happy to see one jump out and get some mainstream attention. Loop Hero does have a free demo on Steam, so feel free to check it out. And if you sink a bunch of hours into the free demo and then want more, it's $15, and in my opinion, super worth it. Happy gaming!